going on, guys? XSR Detroit here with another video for you. Today we are taking the plastics off of my Honda CRF300L. I figured I'd do a video on this. It's pretty easy to do, but just in case you wanted to see the process, I figured what the hell, do a video on it. I'm going to be vinyl wrapping my Honda, so I'm going to take all the pieces off and bring them in the house and wrap them in the house because it's 3 degrees right now in Michigan, so I don't really feel like being in this garage any longer than I have to. So let's get right to it. So we've got 2 bolts, one on each side, and then we've got 2 more bolts back here that I've already removed to take off my luggage rack. Once you take those off, you can pop the seat right off. For these white plastic portions, we have a 5mm fastener on both sides. Go ahead and remove those. That was slick. We've got some plastic pins here and here that we'll have to remove. Now we can simply just pop off both sides of the plastics. For the tail portion, just pop it off. For the main plastics, we've got 3 5mm bolts to remove. Over here on the clutch side, we've got 2 push pins to remove. Oh, well, that one broke. Gonna have to go dig that out. Just like the other side, we've got 3 5mm fasteners to remove. Found the plastic for the push pin, nice. Next thing I'm gonna take off are the fork covers. We've got 3 5mm fasteners keeping each side on. This one close to the wheel is a bit of a pain in the ass. This fastener over here, I would definitely recommend using a ball end Allen key. I was able to take the cover off without popping the front wheel off, but if you don't have one of these, you're probably gonna have to take the front wheel off. Let's take a swing at the other side. This bolt right here, with the rotor being in the way, I'm starting to think we might have to take this front wheel off, but we'll see what I can do. Whew, got that out. I was surprised. I really thought it was gonna be way too tight in here to get this off. But we do have a couple fasteners up top for the brake line. Looks like they're 8mm. I'll pop those off. I'm gonna remove the front fender. We've got 4 10mm fasteners to remove. I don't think I'm going to be able to remove the plastic from the headlight without removing the entire headlight, so I'm going to start out by removing these 2 bolts on each side. They're 5mm. Seems like the whole bike is 5mm, which is actually very convenient, but we'll remove those bolts, disconnect the headlight, and then I will take off the plastic. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to leave this fastener in. I just loosened it up. I'm going to go to the other side, pull the lower bolt, loosen the top one, and see where I'm at as far as making disconnections for electrical. Of course, we have a connector going to the headlight. I just want to make sure nothing else was connected to it before I take it loose. This is the last bolt to remove. Alright, that was the most stubborn headlight connector I've ever experienced in my entire life, but it does just pop off. I really had to wrestle this thing off. I kept checking over and over again to make sure there wasn't a tab or something, but there isn't. It's just, I don't know if it's just my CRF300L, but popping that off was a bit of a pain in the ass, but got it off, no big deal. We've got 4 Phillips head screws to remove to take the plastic. There she is. The last thing I have to remove are the handguard covers. That's going to do it for this episode, guys. Really easy bike to tear down. If you've never taken plastics off a bike before, you shouldn't run into any trouble. And if you've taken plastics off a dirt bike or a dual sport, you probably don't even need this video. But thanks for sticking around to the end. Really excited to vinyl wrap this bike, you know, inject some personality into it. I picked out a really cool pattern. I'm going to do 2 patterns actually, one for the red parts, one for the white parts. I probably bought way too much now that I'm thinking about it, but it is what it is. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video when I attempt to vinyl wrap a motorcycle. But until then, ride fast, ride naked, wear your helmet, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.